Seek the Most High when He near. 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 Yeah. See the Most High when He near. Yeah. See the Most High when He near. Yeah. Back it up with y'all scriptures. Can't understand if it ain't y'all word. Mind loaded up on scriptures. Wisdom I'm seeking no filters. Seek the Most High when He near. He gave a lost man, we gotta stand strong. I know the Gentiles be doing wrong, but y'all the only one can take us home. Back it up with y'all scripture. Can't understand if it ain't y'all word. Mind loaded up on scriptures. Wisdom I'm seeking no filters. Seek the Most High when He near. He gave a lost man, we gotta stand strong. I know the Gentiles be doing us wrong, but y'all the only one can take us home. See the Most High when He near. If things wrong, He'll make it right. Let y'all word penetrate your heart and it guides you right to a longer life. Think about who come first. Y'all first before everything. You know, Torah tell us how we supposed to be living. We need to get it right while we got a chance. Think about who save us. Y'all save the whole Christian spirit. Repeat the y'all, ask for forgiveness while hearts beating, they still kicking. Think about who rule everything. Y'all the ruler over everything. Even day and night, we need to get it right before the time ends. Then it's up, man. Back it up with y'all scriptures. Can't understand if it ain't y'all word. Mind loaded up on scriptures. Wisdom I'm seeking no filters. Seek the Most High when He near. He gave a lost man, we gotta stand strong. I know the Gentiles be doing us wrong, but y'all the only one can take us home. Back it up with y'all scriptures. Can't understand if it ain't y'all word. Mind loaded up on scriptures. Wisdom I'm seeking no filters. Seek the Most High when He near. He gave a lost man, we gotta stand strong. I know the Gentiles be doing us wrong, but y'all the only one can take us home.
Please have pity on your people. We're here begging for some value from these vultures and these egos. Everywhere we go, we fighting just to be equal. Everywhere we know, we dying by the hands of evil. Please don't let them continue to look down on us. If right now, all around I can hear the sound of them. For 1 second on this earth, can't let my guard down. They trick me so I fall down and ask me with my guard now, yeah. Remember me, oh yeah, remember me. Just to eat, I gotta go and beg my enemies. Lord, I pray for peace and some serenity. I pray my pursuers will be the next to flee. Cause by any means, oh yeah, they plot and scheme. Misery's my memory, they trying to bring the end of me. When surrounded by this pain, there ain't no sanity. And you marching for some change, won't change anything. Torah unlocking doors, there ain't no second key. Wisdom's the only weapon I need next to me. Forefather fought with angels, we still wrestling, yeah. Will we ever be worthy of your excellence? Oh yeah, please have pity on your people. We're here begging for some value from these vultures and these egos. Everywhere we go, we fighting just to be equal. Everywhere we know, we dying by the hands of evil. Please don't let them continue to look down on us. If right now, all around I can hear the sound of them. For 1 second on this earth, can't let my guard down. They trick me so I fall down and ask me with my guard now, yeah.
Never let our guard down because yes, we believe in YAH. Have pity on your people, yeah, we was brought up in lie. Trying to believe in the deity that ain't even alive. We trying to fight for equal right, but still keep getting shut down. Deuteronomy is real, you can diligently see it. Gentile killing us daily, where the world we live in. We put our trust in y'all, ain't no more tripping on y'all people. If you think we believe in your destiny, you really be tripping.
working on this earth, can't let my guard down. They trick me so I fall down and ask me where my God now, yeah. Don't do it for us, y'all do it for you. We call on your name and wait for your head to move. How long will you lose your sheep to these wild animals? I'ma pray to you to the day that they pay us in full. Only for pleasure and profit do they yearn. Our current condition ain't their concern. So I'm just waiting for the tides to turn, yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for the tides to turn, yeah. I'm just waiting for them tides to turn, yeah. I'm just waiting for them tides to turn, yeah. When will they turn, yeah? When will they turn? When will they turn, yeah? When will they turn?
Praise the Almighty Yah. Yah is righteous, Yah is holy, and Yah is to be praised. Praise Yah for another beautiful day and another night. I give Yah all the glory and all of the respect, all of the honor, because the Most High is worthy to be praised. It's all about the Most High. Praise Yah. It's all about you, Yah. We come after you, but it's always about you because you are our guide. You are our lawgiver. You are our king. You are our leader. And you are our provider. You are our rock. So I'm just grateful that we have the opportunity to have a relationship with you. I'm just honored. I'm grateful that we get to even dwell in your midst. Just even that we even get to see your great miracles and your glory. And wow, I'm honored. Praise Yah. You are amazing. You are my my idol. Yeah. I look up to you. And I don't worship idols. But if I had an idol, I will always choose you. You're my favorite. Oh yeah. You mean so much to me. And I'm just grateful I get to share this moment with you and all of the beautiful people on this earth. I pray that you will guide us as we study your word, Yah, and show us your light. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. O Yah, my strength and my redeemer. Hallelujah. All right, y'all. Praise Yah for another beautiful day and another beautiful night. Hallelujah. So, we are a strong people, the black people of the transatlantic slave trade. Our men are the strongest men in the world, physically, right? But the weakest spiritually, right? And this is why you are at the bottom. And there is only one way to the top for the Hebrew man of the transatlantic slave trade, for those who care to listen and know. Yah is the only way, because you are the sons of the living creator, and you haven't been raised, the majority of you, to understand that completely. Your fathers and mothers have been asleep in captivity for centuries. The world is just now waking up to the lies and deceit, the wicked elite, which the word of Yah said would rule the earth in Job 9, verse 24, have to offer. To truly understand where our people come from and receive the blueprint to return to our original home, which we've been removed from and scattered to the four corners of the earth, as told in the word of Yah several times. We must return to the original word of our Creator. We have to look in the 39 books of the so-called Old Testament to seek our power. The Most High. This is our blueprint. See, we have been trying to play another man's game for so long that it has not worked for us as a people. It has not worked us for the benefit of our, or the betterment, or the advancement of our people. Right? So we must look to our ancient foreparents' ways, because that's the time that we ruled. I mean, doesn't that make sense? We ruled during our ancient ancestry. See, only of late, only recently have we lost that position. So there's something that we don't need to repeat in order to gain our rightful places back. And we're going to talk about it in Deuteronomy 31, because it has been an ongoing pattern for too long for our people. And the problem is idolatry, worshiping the other nations instead of worshiping our Creator. We worship other nations to this day. We worship their idols. And we desire and chase what they have to offer us, as if it's more valuable than what our ancestors, our ancient ancestors, had. What's missing for our people. So let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 31. And I'm going to start at verse 1. And it reads, And Moses went and spake these words unto all Israel. And he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. Also, Yah has said unto me, Thou shalt not go over this Jordan. Yah, your Elohim, he will go over before you, and he will just destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as Yah has said. So our forefather Moses, is letting us know that although the Most High can use man to lead us, we don't need man to lead us. You understand? The Most High is very picky and very specific about the men he chooses to use, which is why we haven't been successful in any of our endeavors as a collective, right? We haven't been successful in any of our attempts at liberation, right? As a people. And there's a reason for that. The Most High lets us know. He, in verse 3, will go over before us. And he will destroy these nations from before us. And thou shalt possess them. And Joshua, he shall go over before thee, as Yah has said. So then Joshua comes along, our forefather Joshua comes along. But it's always, we cannot forget the source of our power is in our Elohim, our creator, our lawgiver, our guide, our leader. That's our strength and our protection, black man of the transatlantic slave trade. You understand? In verse 4 it reads, And Yah shall do unto them as he did to Sihon and to Og, kings of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. And Yah shall give them up before your face, that you may do unto them according unto all the commandments which I have commanded you. Be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yah thy Elohim, he it is that doth go with you. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. Right? So this is why it's imperative for those black men who claim that they are for our people to give people the right information, to show our people who they truly are and who their power is, which is the Most High Yah, the creator of all things. That's the only way that you can make it out of hell on earth. Otherwise, you're just going to burn right along with your oppressors and those who are against you and your people. And your enemies show you time and time again who they are and how they are against you. No matter how successful you may view yourself or others may view you, your enemies have shown you, no matter where you go, every single time they are against you. Even when they claim to idolize you, they are against you. Because if they're not on the side of the Most High's people being free in their own land, in their own nation, serving their own God, then they are not for you. They are not for you. And it doesn't take a scientist to figure this out, right? Your enemies are very strategic. Your enemies, and you know, the war plan is in the Creator's hands. There is no way that they can stop the Most High. And that's what you have to realize. And this is why the Most High doesn't want you to be afraid. He don't want you to be afraid. The Most High says to be strong in verse 6 and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For YAH your Elohim, He it is that does go with you. He will not fail you nor forsake you. Why wouldn't you want to spread this? Why wouldn't you want to embrace this as a black man of the transatlantic slave trade? This is your power. This is a God that's been custom, I ain't gonna say made, customized just for you. This is a God that is just for you. You understand? There is no other God for you as the black man of the transatlantic slave trade. Not even the Christ of the New Testament. He regurgitates a lot of things in the Old Testament. But at the end of the day, Christ is not the creator of all things. Christ will let you know that. There's a Father, a Son, and a Holy Ghost. And he called on his Father on the cross before he got sacrificed. And guess what? His own Father did not answer him. Take that into consideration. You are the son of YAH, black man of the transatlantic slave trade. You are the sons of YAH. You are the ones being sacrificed daily. You understand? Your children are the ones being sacrificed daily. Your women are the ones being sacrificed daily. Genocide has been happening with the people of Israel for centuries. It has not stopped. You understand? That's why we are so few in number amongst all nations where we're scattered. In every form has it been perfected, this genocide, through chemical warfare, bio warfare, any kind of warfare you can think of. You understand? It has not stopped, my people. So let's move on. We know who we are. We should embrace it because we haven't done that as a whole, as a collective. For those who care to come up, for those who claim they care for the well-being of our people, this is what you should be telling them. This is what you should be teaching them. If you truly care for the well-being of our people, this is what you should be telling them. We must be separate from other people and not in a Nazi, racist, oppressive kind of way, right? But we must be separate, be our own people, and understand we have to recognize ourselves as our own nation with our own ethnicity, knowing that we are all brothers and sisters of the transatlantic slave trade. We are all children of the Creator. We have to acknowledge that. This is where we identify with one another. That's just an identifier. right? As one of the mores in New York likes to put it, that's our ID card, Deuteronomy chapter 28, right? This is who we are. We have to admit that and stop imagining things and making things up, saying, oh, well, we're not truly slaves of the transatlantic. We we were already here. And then they enslaved us in this, but then what are you going by? Are you going to all these different sources from written by different people with different beliefs and putting together your own culture, your own ethnicity? Or, I mean, what are you going by? Where do we lead the people then? What is the plan? What is the plan B? What is the next plan? Right? If that plan doesn't work, right? Because we come together, we call each other uh, FBA, we call ourselves Jamaican, we call ourselves Igbo, right? We call ourselves British, some of us, right? Irish. But then it's like, okay, that's still not unity though. We're still separated. That's not coming together as one. We have to meet at the same table here, okay? Before we can even brainstorm. We have to understand that all of us are not native to the land, all the lands that our ancestors were taken into captivity. You understand? We're not native to Dominican Republic and Haiti. We're not native to Brazil. We're not native to Merida. Okay? We're not native to other places in Mexico, right? We're not native to Canada. We're not native to the USA. We're not native to England, right? We're not native to those places. We're not the indigenous people even of these places. Yes, all of the indigenous were black because the world was all black at one point. But like I always say, an Ethiopian can't change their skin and is compared to a leopard changing its spots. They are leopards. We are lions. We're all cats, wild cats, beautiful cats. But we're not all the same type of cat. And the world knows that, which is why they treat you accordingly. And you treat them accordingly because you understand who your people are and who your people are not. But we can't be like that with each other. You understand? We can't have this much separation with each other. Yes, we're all different tribes in Israel, but we are all the same nation. We're all the same nation. That's why we all have the same plight. We have the same history. Right? So once we understand that, we can start coming together more on a spiritual level. Because it's not trauma bonding, it's just keeping it real. We know that we all share this common ancestry and this common history together, right? And if we claim that we're pro-black, we claim that we love our people, being pro-black is not what you think it is. Because again, at one point the world was black. An East Indian is black. the original East Indian. Does that make you pro-black because you're accepting all of them as your people? No. I mean, yeah, that would, but I know how you mean it. You mean it as in you talking about your people. But then it's the same for some people that may even reside in Africa. They understand that they're not black first. They are their nation first, right? For some places in Africa. Because they understand that we are all different nations. And then we're even split up into different tribes. And people say, oh, that's tribal. Well, it is. Because we're all different. We're all different. But when it comes to that nation pride, every nation has nation pride. Every nation. And we just like to rep our set as black people of the transatlantic. Like, we don't rep our nation, we rep our set. Where you represent, where you from? Where you from? I'm from this place. I'm representing my set. No, represent your people as a nation. You understand? Then you can go and rep your set. Go rep your set after that. But nation should come first. So all of us can have a common goal, a common mission, a common vision, a common understanding. Right? I'm like, oh yeah, he's from such and such. She's such and such. But they're all Israel. We're all Israel. Because there's power in us coming together than being apart. Right? And your enemies know this, which is why they like to keep us apart. They like to keep us not knowing who we are or where we come from or our history. Right? So in verse 7, it says, and Moses called unto Joshua and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, be strong and of good courage, for thou must go with this people, unto the land which YAH has sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And YAH, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And Moses wrote this law and delivered it unto the priests of the son of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of YAH, and unto all the elders of Israel. See? He went to a tribe, and then he went to all the elders of the whole nation. See how we come together? He went to the sons of Levi, and then unto all the elders of the nation, the whole nation. That is the connection we are supposed to have as a people, right? Verse 10, and Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, and the solemnity of the year of release, and the feast of tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before YAH thy Elohim, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. The whole nation. Verse 12, gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn and fear YAH your Elohim, and observe to do all the words of this law, because they're going to be too afraid to do anything else. because we ain't gonna want to do nothing else. Because look, we see what the world looks like without the Most High. We see the state of this chaos that has consumed the earth. We see where not doing the right thing has gotten us. You're not gonna want to do anything else when you have righteous laws. Because you're like, oh, no, 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 no. No. There once was a time when humans were completely out of control. Okay? And the Creator was not there. And men were left to their own devices. We do not want that to ever happen again. Okay? Right? Okay. Verse 13. And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear Yah your Elohim, as long as you live in the land where you go over Jordan to possess it. Verse 14. And Yah said unto Moses, Behold, thy days approach that thou must die. Call Joshua and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge. And Moses and Joshua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation. And Yah appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of a cloud. And the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And Yah said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, whether they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. So we went a whoring after the other gods of the strangers. That goes for the strangers in Africa that we were around, right? The strangers of other nations, right? We went after the gods after we went into captivity of the other nations in Europe, the European nations. We went after their gods. We went after Asian gods as well. We went after their gods, right? Still, to this day, we have gone after the gods of other nations, right? So, this is our problem. And until we understand that this is a part of our problem, we won't be able to fix the problem. We won't have a true solution. This solution is supposed to be given to us and our children and the stranger and their children. How do you expect to beat another man at their own game? This is their game. This is why we've never been successful in coming up as a nation, because we are trying to play the game of the oppressor. We got it down so well, we play it the hardest with our own people. And we have to understand, you're not going to win playing the oppressor's game. The oppressor's game is ending as we speak anyways. The other nations can see it. Many countries and the leaders in many leaders in the countries in Africa can see it. The colonizer game is over. Right? It's over. So We have to stop copying the oppressor because that's not going to work. We were in captivity for a time, and now captivity is coming to an end. Like the days of Pharaoh in Egypt. So, verse 14, or verse 15, reads, And YAH appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of a cloud. And the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And YAH said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land, whether they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured. And many evils and troubles shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, Are not these evils come upon us, because our God is not among us? And that is what we are experiencing today, brothers and sisters. Our God not being among us. We are experiencing the face that's been hidden from our nation. This is why when you call out on these idols, they cannot deliver us as a nation. Our people collectively have worshiped the Christ of the New Testament, and yet our people are still in trouble. So we have to consider, we have to think about this. We have called on another God collectively, and we're still in trouble. That has not helped us in any way. Verse 18, And I will surely hide my face in that day, for all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods. Now therefore write you this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. So this is a witness. This song is a witness against us, showing us who we are and why we are in the situation that we're in today. Why we are so divided as a people. Why we are so separated as a people. Because when you worship these other gods, anything goes with us. We are the weakest spiritually because we're worshiping the gods of other nations. We're a soulful people. You know that. We are a soulful people. And so we're not filling our souls with good things to help us elevate, to rise up when we are copying the ways of the heathen according to Jeremiah 10. We are not supposed to learn the ways of the heathen. See, the Most High never knew any other nation but Israel. So they can worship those gods and rise above you just fine. You understand? They can do that because the Most High, the Creator, never knew any of the other nations. But this word, this law, is for our nation. We don't have to come up with anything new. We were already an established people. Our ancient ancestors were already an established nation. Verse 19. Now, therefore, write you this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves, and waxen fat, then will they turn unto other gods, and serve them, and provoke me, and break my covenant. The Most High already know this is what we were going to do, because we're still doing it. To this day, we are still worshiping other gods. And nothing has changed. Things have only gotten worse. And they will continue to get worse. Our release from chattel slavery, off the plantation, with no chains, no physical chains and physical yokes, was because our hazing, our buck breaking, our torture, our experiment and experience was complete. We had completely transformed in the mind to the ways of the oppressor. We were no longer a threat. We were no longer a threat. I repeat, we were no longer Nat Turner. I repeat, we were no longer Harriet Tubman. You understand? We had totally conformed and been grafted in to another nation. So this false sense of security that we all picked up in this captivity and in this comfort that we have now, still sitting in our prison cage with a cushion, is why we were no longer a threat. When we decided we were going to keep another nation's idol in the place of our true power and where our true power should go. All of this is a choice, people. Again, what we've talked about before in a previous video. Do you want what man has to offer? Or do you want what the Creator has to offer? We choose. And if all you're about is chasing what man has to offer, then you show that is where you're at. That is a choice, right? We can take from the word of Yah and try to take it as our own credit or take credit for it as if it's our word, but it's not. Or we can live in reality and we can tell the whole truth. We can't pick and choose and take what we like and keep and put away what we don't. We have to take the whole thing. Verse 20. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat, then will they turn unto other gods, and serve them, and provoke them, and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness, for it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imagination which they go about, even now, before I have brought them into the land which I swear. See, the Most High knows our imagination. He knows that we want to get the glory. But all of the glory goes to Yah. You understand? He knows that the other nations are all about glorifying themselves. But with us, all glory goes to Yah. And that's supposed to be the case for the world. All glory goes to Yah. You understand? All glory. This is the Most High's plan. Whatever we think we're running down here, it's not true. It's in our imagination. It's all in our heads. Because the Most High already has a plan. And it's already been spoken. And it's already in effect. People, we have to snap out of it. And we got to live in this reality. Because this is our reality. All of our reality. Some of us like living in our fantasy, but this is our reality. It is. I haven't spoken a word to you yet that hasn't come to pass. I haven't spoken a word to you yet that isn't true about our people and our history. I haven't spoken a word about, I haven't spoken a false word when it comes to the Most High's laws and the Most High's word yet. So that should tell you this is where we need to be focusing our attention. All of us. This is where we need to be spreading the truth. This is where we should be. This is our duty to teach the nations as a people. All of us together. Because this is what we do as a people. This is who we are as a people. And yes, we can tell our story. Don't be afraid. You don't have to join on to another nation and say, or another people, right? You don't have to integrate with a people that's not your people and pretend like this is your heritage and culture when it's not. You understand? Our shared ancestry is even before the transatlantic slave trade. You understand? It's even before that. We have a rich culture, and we have a rich history as Israelites. Be who you are. You are who you are. And if this happens to be a part of your history, then that's what it is. So be it. Right? We don't have to pretend any longer, Israel. We can continue down this journey because we gonna pick up where we left off, right? We weren't supposed to be in this captivity at all. That's the whole point. We're supposed to always have done the right thing. We were supposed to always have been established and stable, not shaken and scattered. And this is where the Creator wants us to gather ourselves back together and pick up where we left off before the disaster. Now that's true reparation. You understand? So, in verse 22, it reads, Moses therefore wrote this song the same day and taught it the children of Israel. And he gave Joshua the son of Nun a charge and said, Be strong and of good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swear unto them, and I will be with thee. And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites which bare the ark of the covenant of YAH, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of YAH your Elohim, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against YAH, and how much more after my death? Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death you will have utterly corrupt yourselves, and turn aside from the way which I have commanded you, and evil will befall you in the latter days, because you will do evil in the sight of YAH, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel the words of this song until they were ended. And you know we are singing people, okay? Right? But really, in verse 29, the Most High is letting us know in the latter days evil would befall our people. That's exactly what is happening and has been happening and will continue to happen until YAH returns. What we can do as a people is return to the Creator. We can return to the Creator first. We can do that. We don't have to wait on YAH to return. I mean, you have to wait on YAH to do what YAH does, because YAH is king. YAH is the Creator. You can't make YAH do anything or not make the Creator do anything. But you don't have to wait for the Most High to return first, is my point. You can return first. And watch how everything works out for our people when we do that. Watch how the Most High answers our people's prayers. Watch how the Most High repairs our people, frees our people, and puts us back together. Just watch. It's a miraculous occurrence. And we can see it if we really want to. You understand? It's up to us. We can see that. We have to do right by the Creator and our people, by each other. Right? You know how to do right. And so we just have to do it. For those of you who want to see our people together again as a nation without being in an oppressive system. So that's the message I wanted to bring to you today. Praise Yah. I hope everyone enjoyed their day. Praise Yah for the Feast of Trumpets as well, everyone. And Yah willing, I will see you again on another live to deliver another message. Praise Yah and Shalom.
Deuteronomy 10, 12. Almighty YAH.
Oh Elohim, what you require of thee? Gotta fear Elohim, to walk all in his ways. Gotta love Elohim, gotta serve Elohim with all of your heart and your soul and your might. Keep his commandments and just do right and choose life. Keeping this that's the judgment, that's true life for the upright. Circumcised and force can't offer your heart. Listening, y'all can't follow your heart. It's desperately wicked, the wicked is destined to get it and serving it, y'all, so I'm definitely with it. Bless me the witness, the one with ears that can hear, perceive, and listen to sound wisdom. I was walking in the darkness until I found wisdom. Now I'm on a mission, I ain't fishing for y'all. I ain't fishing for y'all. Cut off the wicked, cut off the wicked. Hear the voice of y'all, tell your heart be quiet. 17 y'all will require, truly it's Elohim. Praise go high, we're walking in the gates of Yah. Gotta fear Elohim, to walk all in his ways. Gotta love Elohim, gotta serve Elohim with all of your heart and your soul and your might. Keep his commandments and just do right and choose life. Keeping this that's the judgment, that's true life for the upright. Circumcised and force can't offer your heart. Listening, y'all can't follow your heart. Circumcised and force can't offer your heart. Listening, y'all can't follow your heart.
We gonna get the nations, but you know what I mean? We gotta wake up ourselves first, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Clean house cleaning, right?
Yeah, house clean.
318 warrior experts from the land of Chaldean, from the land of Well, you know Abraham is coming from Schumer. Yes, a true patriot, the lion rose not her. All descendants of Eber in this cold world so bitter. When them wicked them only want your light flicker, but we shine brighter than the Big Dipper. This from hell blessed, we are born winner, so we can't stand no willful sinner. When your master is who we consider, his image and likeness is who we mirror. So we fast on a on every Yom Kippur. But the first of the 7 months, yo, we some shepherd. When me get me literature from the set up on scripture, yo, word perfect, it needs no fixture. Living in this cold world.
Trapped inside, living in this cold world. And who ya bless, no man can curse. And who ya curse, no man can reverse.
Them and them evil thoughts, and them secret hearts, and them a move covert. But Almighty bless and we put you first. Are the only means to reverse the curse. When living in this cold world, trapped inside living in this cold world. Oh yeah, bless, no one can curse. Oh yeah, curse, no one can reverse.
Living in this cold world. Living in this cold world. And who ya bless, no man can curse. And who ya curse, no man can reverse. Trapped inside, living in this cold world. Trapped inside, living in this cold world. And who ya bless, no man can curse. And who ya curse, no man can reverse. Too much wicked in this cold world, but I'm steadfast in your scriptures. Much adversary out to get ya. Them doctrines from your past that have you mixed up. You still worship JC, you crazy. Deuteronomy 28 explains slavery. We done been through many waters, ain't in the Navy. Give praise to the Most High, please come and save me. Every time I open the book, it still amazes me. Israelite fringes, four corners, I'm feeling wavy. 10 toes down, I'm a soldier, how Papa raised me. As long as I'm living in Torah, they can't enslave me. Living in this cold world. Living in this cold world. And who ya bless, no man can curse. And who ya curse, no man can reverse. Trapped inside, living in this cold world. Trapped inside, living in this cold world. And who ya bless, no man can curse. And who ya curse, no man can reverse.
318 warrior experts from the land of Castim, from the land of Ur. Well, you know Abraham is coming from Schumer. Yes, a true patriarch, the lion rose no purr. All descendants of Eber. Yeah, you know Hebrews, Israel. Big up on the four corners of the earth. Warrior nation, blessed be. Oh, you're blessed now, no one can curse. It's like the time of Balaam, you see it? I'm Balak. Oh, you're blessed, no man curse.